And now the YouTube stream should be on. Yay! And in a way to put your how is that say so? Ow! So yeah, I'm playing on the Spartan difficulty on my own time, but I don't think I ain't gonna do that on stream because I was already struggling at the very beginning on the Spartan mode. So, and I full-heartedly admit it, I have struggled with the normal mode. I am not good at this game.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece.
No! Shush!
After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness.
I have to travel before the YouTube cards to see even a smidge
but it had not always been
of attention. You cannot say that.
Kratos had once been a champion of the gods.
And you have to
All beasts! I will send you back to the depths of Hades!
beg that YouTube will just give me even a scraps of attention. Like, please, YouTube, please notice me, senpai. Please. So yeah, in this very start with the hard mode, I died so many times to get past this part. Sort of doing good. But you know, there is one problem with the shorts. Like, they're doing good, but like, remember Blue, when you sometimes ask like why isn't, or when is it gonna be like monetized in the YouTube side? Like, if I ever wanted to be like my YouTube side to be monetized and get anything out of it, the shorts either have to do so much better or videos, and I haven't posted like an actual video. Yeah, like if ever I wanted the YouTube side to be something that would be monetized, it's just not impossible. Stop moving the goalpost. I don't know, it's like moving the goalpost. Like I said, I'm glad that my views are, like, my shorts are getting over 100. But if I ever wanted to be quote unquote successful in YouTube side, it would require much more. Like, yes, I'm satisfied that the shorts are getting over 100, but it's not, let's say, like complete win anytime soon. Give it time. Can't really give it a time because the conditions to get like this stuff open, I think the short videos have to have over 3 million views in 90 days, inside 90-day window. And full-length videos had like a year, but those required like thousands of watch hours. I can't remember how many thousand watch hours required. So like if wanted to get that like like the YouTube channel to get going, it requires a lot. Like I said, I'm happy that the shorts are getting over 100. But it's not like in YouTube, so like in a way like success yet. Like personal satisfaction, yes. But in success way, no. Did they remaster? Nope.
Stay away! Stay away from me!
Stay away from me!
I know who you are, Spartan. I know what you've done. I would rather die than be saved by you.
Like, of course, as a content creator, it would be like great to be able to get, you know, the monetization side in the YouTube side too, like up. Like I said, I'm happy, like personal satisfaction with it, like I'm getting over 100 views on shorts. That's great. But, you know, the personal satisfaction will not bring the bread to the table, you know. Like I said, personal side, I'm happy. But in a content creation way, it's not yet anyway good. I like build on a day. Yeah, but after a year, less than 50 and everything, it's just, I don't know. And like I said, if like the shorts have to like be massively more popular if I ever wanted the monetization side to go up and such. Just Oh, you did this already? Can I have my piece? You haven't made any long form content. What do you mean none? I have made long content forms. But when those see less than almost like 10 views, it just doesn't feel good to watch. For me to watch 8 hours of my VOD and less than 10 views, there is recent ones. Yeah, because once again, who am I gonna watch 10 hours of my own VODs? Are you counting the VODs? The VODs don't get any views. What is your intent and content to pick? Ah! I have hitbox. Yep. Oh, that didn't hit you. Come on. Ooh. No, you're on YouTube too. Yeah, I'm on YouTube too. I'm multi-stream. Woo! So yeah, like I said with the YouTube, personal satisfaction is high, but be a content creator successful. That ain't anywhere near. And I don't want it to be all number game, but you have to still care at least a little bit about the numbers. It's not my main concern, of course, but it's something that have to think about in the background. It's funny that people, when you talk about this, like, being like, I don't think I'm doing good enough, then people are always like, you should do this out of passion or only for fun, you know? Which, true. But the moment that you're like, I don't really, like, focus on the number side, then people be like, yeah, but then you don't grow! You have to think about the numbers so you can grow and do this successfully. Like, no matter what you do, there is always somebody saying something. What an Hydra, grab on the ledge! Hey, should do this, huh? Get up. Hey, he's getting eaten. Woo. These are a pain in the butt. There is a fine balance. You need to want to do it so you do it, but also glance the numbers so you know where to grow. That's why I'm saying, like, you cannot ignore the numbers completely. It cannot be obsession, but you cannot ignore it either. You know?
But you're too late. We're pinned down. These creatures, they came from nowhere. The ships are all destroyed. All hope is lost, Spartan. Even for you.
Like, of course, if you don't care about growth, then you don't have to worry about numbers. But I'm gonna say I'm a selfish person and I do wanna grow. And I'm gonna call myself a selfish person, and I say I do wanna grow as a creator. I want the numbers to be bigger. I require the attention. I require more eyes on me. I need the attention. I deserve more attention. Well, no, not that one. That is not true. How is it inappropriate to do? Like, I do feel guilty always when I talk about numbers. But it is something that, you know, how to say, I have to get off of my chest. Otherwise it's just gonna be like, oh. And you guys are forced to listen to my vows by staying here, you know? You cannot say no to my vows. Oof. My face. We can trauma dump. You guys cannot trauma dump. I can. I want you to get numbers. I want you to get rich and famous. I don't know about rich. I'd say for me, if I could just make even like a bare living, I would be happy. I don't think that's a trauma dumping. There was more consistent ones that fits you to arguments like isn't some trying to people creators. True. My problem with, like, I know I should make more long form content, but it's hard to make long form content from my, how to say, my things.
Lord Poseidon.
Man, Poseidon looks so different in the next games.
This beast
To make a long form content out of what I do, it's a little harder.
For far too long. Your skills are
In
admirable,
unless trauma dump, we
but
will
you'll
write mean
need
things about you. You do
assistance.
that already, Blue.
You will need
What is new?
power of the gods. Take this weapon, Kratos. Take this power.
To be honest, I don't ever
to
intend to
defeat
make
your
long form.
enemies.
Yeah, but like if you want to make a quote-unquote some kind of living in YouTube and usually long form content, do a little bit better with the, like, how to say, keeping your attention span and keeping an audience. Shorts like capture attention, but usually like long form content retains the attention if they like you enough.
Go with the gods, Kratos. Go forth in the name of Olympus.
I can wait for rage compilation. I don't really rage that much though. I go into despair mode. If you don't comply, we will use meaner words. You use already mean words. And when are we testing Pokemon stuff? It's tomorrow. Let's stream. I'm playing.
Get them away from the ship! Why won't they die? The giant one! He keeps healing me
Yeah, like I would like to do more long form content, but trying to sparse through my 6 hour of words, find some couple of good content like clips is hard, and then usually for the long form content you want more editing, which I cannot do. Will it have crowd control? No, it will not have crowd control. We already have enough shenanigans going on. I think it would be hard to keep up consistent quality with long form content using stream footage. Most of I've seen in games. Usually, like you can do from like streams, of course, like for long form content, but usually it's like with a goal in mind. I don't think that requires editing. Yep, which is my biggest problem. But the problem is, technically, if I want the growth, I have to do something like that. But I tried to at the beginning to do at least like once a month, like a video about some games. My original intention was to have like when I complete a series to parse through the boards and try to like find like highlight moments. But once again, with my word lengths and usually my long games, it's hard. Time is this the Hydra? Nah, I just got into the blocking because of the hard mode, because I had to block with the hard mode. So now my brain is a little bit more high-fired on that. Oh, that still hit you. I thought that didn't hit you. Give me. Nope, I ain't gonna fall. Too close. Smash! I ain't gonna fall, buddy. Ah, it was that. I only fall if it's by my own stupidity. God, I do so much so much more damage than on the hard mode. Oh my god. Wrong button. Sorry, buddy poop. I suck. Okay.
Yamix! Hiya.
God of War 2 has good parry mechanics. I didn't parry ever on the God of War 2, so don't know. That's good. I'm trying to survive. I have to say, after I did play a little bit on the hard mode, this feels a little bit too easy now. But I would not be able to beat this on hard mode if I did this on stream, you know. I would not be able to do it. Come on, just oh no, buddy. Whoop. I'm always so afraid of these like quick time events because I usually press wrong button in panic. I'm playing the Halo series on normal hard after playing the last run. I don't know what last run is. I've never played any Halo games because I didn't grow up with Xbox.
Xbox!
Someone help me!
Someone help me!
Please, someone help me! Anyone!
I usually don't really do like hard difficulty in games unless I feel really confident in the combat. Just once again, I don't like to bash my head on a wall.
Thank the gods you came back for me.
I didn't come back for you.
So never. Basically, yeah. Basically never. Only ones that I can remember like top of my head that I have chosen the hardest difficulty is Mass Effect, like trilogy. I remember when I did it. I have to say I did not do that a little bit like smartly. Because I have always played Mass Effect in normal mode, and when I got the legendary edition I was like, I'm gonna just jump to the the hardest difficulty without any prior like experience of the. Because I think it's like has like a hard and is it legendary? I can't remember how it's called, but I think it's like hard and then harder difficulty. And I just blindly went into that. I heard like horror stories about Mass Effect 2 with the highest difficulty. With a couple of missions. I did not have any troubles with those missions. I had troubles with the missions that everybody thought that were the easiest ones. Once again. Once again. Once again, I prove myself to be incompetent with the easy ones. I was about to say it's rare that my lady played a game like this. I think it's a bit too brutal to refreshing. Not gonna lie. I don't know if this is true brutal. Like when I first played this, like I was like, it's so, the kills are horrifying or something. I'm like, it's not that bad. Like some kills, oh my god, especially with the God of War 3, with some kills with the gods. It's like, oh my. But I like it. I'm running some brand email. Of course. I think I did this challenge before, like the legendary challenge before I started streaming. Sorry, dudes. How are you with gore, anyways? Don't really like gore. Don't really like that much. I can have exception with like some shows and such. Let's say like Devilman Crybaby. That show has so much gore. Usually don't like it. But with like specific stuff, I can like look past it. I do wonder what kind of lungs these women did have, you know, because this corridor is not short. Let's be aware of who flashing. Yeah. Twitch, YouTube. Wait, YouTube side is gonna be a. Twitch is alright if it's in a game sense. YouTube? This is part of the game. It's an old game. Please, YouTube. Please, YouTube gods. God, I do love. I love God of War music so much.
The victims lay before him, a reminder of his own past, a past he could never escape.
Oh, it once again didn't take the
His only
voice, did it?
solace was the sea, endlessly sailing from one harbor to the next.
This is impure. Don't look at the boobs.
All his hopes
My God, don't look at the boobs.
For no matter how much wine he consumed, or how many women he took to his bed, nothing on
Nips!
earth could rid him of the horrors
Not the
that
nips!
plagued his mind.
No!
Athena! 10 years, Athena. I have faithfully served the gods for 10 years.
That is some heavy rain.
When will you relieve me of these nightmares?
We request one final task of you, Kratos. Your greatest challenge awaits.
I think wanna
in
play
Athens, where
RE
even
7
now
years
my
in.
brother Ares lays
Wait, is
siege
that the game
as
with
we speak.
is
Athens
it
is on the
Ethan
verge
and
of
Mia?
destruction. It is the will of Ares my great city fall.
Mr.
Zeus
Please.
has forbidden the gods from waging war on each other.
The
That is why
nips!
it must be
The
you,
booba!
Kratos.
No!
Only a mortal trained by a god has a chance at defeating Ares.
And if I am able to do this, to kill a god,
Kill
then the visions, they will end?
Complete this final task.
Well,
and the
technically,
task that
how to say,
consumes you will be
Kratos is
fulfilled.
basically showing his nips all
Have
the time,
faith,
but
Kratos. The gods do not
That doesn't
forget
matter so
those
much.
who come to their aid.
Leaving the rotting carcass of the Hydra behind, Kratos set sail once more. His
Double
greatest
standards.
challenge and freedom from his growing madness lay before him in the ancient city of Athens.
Alright. Resident Evil! The man nips don't matter. Man nips don't matter. Ah! Zoom out!
Stay, Kratos. Just a bit longer.
Need a more sensor, that's it. Just a basic sensor bar. I'm going to hit this. Okay, is there a bunch? A good sleep of last.
Not the nips.
Reminds me of the Cactus, you and your lights, like Halo stream, where your Fuki was changing between that macho one, and I was like, the nips! They're showing!
Destroy area.
You know what? I should not be surprised by Boo with games I play. Games as my hidden games on Steam are a lot worse. I know at least some games that you have played, so yes. You seeing a couple of PlayStation 2 era nips should not shock you. No. Oh, look. I didn't think I was doing game. Or at least trying to do. Look. Anyway, I don't do this in this game, but when I played it in PSP game, they report their outfits. This is the PlayStation 2 version, so I would assume not. Yeah. Anything? Anything to give to this poor soul. Your nip. Not the nips! I think it was up there. It was continuing. I don't want to jump into the water, but I have to. Oop. I hate it. I still hate jumping into the water. By the gods, do I hate it. In the settings, they had obviously Kratos and baked potato. I don't. There's power-ups, moves, items. Oh yeah. Do you get less like red orbs in hard mode? Because I feel like I wasn't close to getting a level up when I was playing on hard mode at this point. How is Finland this time of year? Where I live is drowning in an ocean of wheat pollen. It's getting colder and colder slower. The wind is getting quite cold. And the rain can be very, very sudden. But one part that I do like about autumn is just to see the leaves in the trees like change colors. It gets really pretty. Like it's all the colors. It's nice. And it's ordinary warm this time of year. It is surprisingly warm still. It is like the wind is getting low colder, which feels very sudden. Like I noticed in a way that it has gotten colder so suddenly. Is that my body hasn't gotten that used to the cold yet. Usually when it like builds up slowly, like my body gets more used to it, so the cold doesn't bother as quickly. There. It is. I thought you would have already gone off that. Sort of. Isn't Scottish to me not Finnish? Scottish! I mean, we lads. God, I cannot do Scottish accent at all. How does Scrooge Mac duck talk, you know? Can't remember.
Whoop. Well,
Or is there what, wait, wild rabbits? Yeah? Like they are all over Finland? Like don't see them much in my like our yard because you know dog. A neighbor has a cat, and you know almost every house around here has a dog or something. I mean locally. Well, yeah, you do see like wild rabbits less hair. Well, not maybe not rabbits, hares. You do see everywhere.
You! Have reinforcements arrived?
No,
Ares has brought these beasts to Athens! Without help, the city will fall!
Gates destroyed! You'll have to find another way.
I guess it would be more of a hares. You know, usually don't have that much time to pay attention. Which one is it? Too early on that dodge, huh? Once again, too early. God, I do love the special animation for the kills. I love them. As we have seen with me, I do love my head exploding, like these kind of like in Doom and such. I love those special animations with splitting enemies in half and such. My daddy's Irish.
Now put the morning to your ladders. Now put the morning to your ladders.
Mira. Brutal kill. Nice. I don't think I lost that much health. Was there anything else in here but except health? Then great that imagine every bad thing that comes to mind about Texas multiplied by at least 5 and you have stays like Italian Plus Ascension Plus Offensive Air Hermes Rush Hermes Stomp Air. Oh, Reach of the Cards.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
Not right now. Ah, it's that kind of push. That. Yoink. And it's like just that count. I almost reached the point that in the Hydra save, I did not get far. Because I didn't play but like 2 or 3 evenings, and even those like that long. So yeah, I didn't get it. Come here. Actually, I technically don't need it, but I'm pure Finnish, as far as I know. Or at least that is the pure Finnish is the human form that I have chosen. God, how far you jump, you know, Kratos. Oh, how far you jump. I would say maybe I'm just living in backwards places, but you don't really see that many like mixed like heritages around, unless it's like classic like like the neighboring countries like Sweden or Norwegian or something like that. You don't that often see like other quote-unquote like mixed blood. Other heritages around. At least from my experience. Oh no. More Pooba!
Aphrodite.
Kratos, the gods
I think
are
I
pleased
basically
with your
took
progress,
Medusa's head
but your current skills
and
will not be
that's it
enough
where
to
I
defeat
ended
the
it in
minions
my
of Ares.
hard playthrough.
I offer you the power to freeze your enemies where they stand, but you must earn such a gift.
Nips! Oh my god!
Medusa, the queen of the Gorgons.
Queen of the
Bring me
Gorgons.
her head, Kratos, and I will give you the ability to wield its power.
Come here. Oh no, this is the rotating one. Medusa's gaze.
Freeze and destroy them all with Medusa's gaze, and the power of the Gorgon will be yours.
I've been petrified. Well, you kill your body. I guess that's what you say.
with the gods, Kratos.
It's
Go
more than
forth,
4 hours.
in the name of Olympus.
But you're petrified. What are you gonna... Wait, how are you gonna call doctor if you are petrified more than 4 hours? Wait a minute. That don't make sense. Stop! Freeze! In the name of law! Freeze! I said freeze, I tell you. What did you? Get out already. Hi, buddy. How's it hanging? How's it hanging more? I was having a steady battle with other things on Gorgon. What if those petrified too, you know? You know? But if those like do petrification too. Did you change? Ah, no. Pull, Kratos, pull! In before it's the stone too. Yeah! What if that is actually like the evolution way? Because like, you know, to get men's attention, those would petrify too, you know? Mm-hmm. It's an evolutionary tactic. I guess I die. I accept my fate. I'm not certain if I would want that statue though. I have feeling like there would be a... That statue would be pointing in 3 different directions, you know? And I ain't certain if that would be good. Reminds me of that, what they found like mosquito in like amber like from millions of years ago. In like basically with boner out. That would be you guys, but with Gorgon. No. Woo! Baby, do believe me, I do last, you know? I ain't a quick one. I'm too slow with my blocks. Come on, my last point. Where am I? Oh god. I wanted to see if there was something interesting, but there was not anything interesting. I have boned myself. Yes, he was in live as he wasn't. Ah, no. This would be like the perfect, how to say, channel introduction. Like, what would you expect out of my stream? Like, do an introduction video in YouTube. Like, what kind of streamer are you? And this is the conversation. Like, Hard as rock, huh? These two be like, how do you? Because you know, some people usually ask like, if you have to describe you as a streamer or your stream in a like one sentence or couple of words, how would you describe? I can never answer that, you know. Even now I cannot really. I always go with chaos, but people will be like, isn't that quite like non-specific / like very quote unquote normal response? I'm like, I don't know how to else explain what's happening in my streams. Even I don't know most of 90% of the time what's happening in my streams. It's like a fever dream. When the stream ends, I wake up and I be like, what happened? What was I talking about? Where am I? Who am I? What have I been? What have I done in these last 5 hours? My god. How would you explain? Is it like, how would you explain your stream? Is it comfy? Is it like welcoming? Is it? Oh my god. Great question. I don't know. Let me go. You. Come here. When my hit's too close. And chat. That still doesn't answer. Let me throw this question to you, chat. How would you describe the atmosphere on these streams? Is it gonna be the chaos that is the most vanilla answer? But I guess at this point it maybe might be the truest answer too. Push, Kratos, push! Let the baby come out! Push! Push! Remember to breathe, Kratos. Remember to breathe. I assume that's where the game wants me to go. Yeah, sad girl. Am I a sad girl? By the way, I watched like what was it, like a clip compilation of Tenma, where she was trying to beat like a Hollow Knight boss. I don't know how long she took to take, like it took her to beat that one, but around in middle of the video it said that she had been doing that for 7 hours on that one boss. I'm like, oh my god. You did spend a good chunk of stream lamenting how growing as a creator is. I think that's a quite common lamentation about this. Well, I mean, I do wanna grow. I just cannot grow.
How?
I quite remember how the case works, like just build up. Decapitating Medusa will always yield magic force. Mia. So I just wanna speak to your manager. Rearranging yourself, but you are somewhere between game and this. Honorary face connect. I don't think face connect would ever accept me. I won't comment on growth on channel because I already have to eat my words about anything. You realized the editing wasn't as easy as you thought, huh? What was your biggest trouble with editing, Blue? Was it just software doesn't make sense, or was it the process itself, or trying to come up with something for the edit? It's easy. Editing is not easy. At least for somebody who doesn't have the brains for editing. Because I do not see the hee ha ha's funny edits could be done. Come here. Aw. Suffering through 7 hours quad, looking for stuff and a part of something. Yeah, like I said, especially with somebody like me who has long streams, it's hard. Like, you know, with bigger challenge, channels. Usually, like, their editors and such are watching the, like, streams live, and they write down, like, interesting moments and such to make it easier for them. Where can I find my Mudan, you know, from Trastier and Connor and everything? Where can I find my Mudan who can edit like a beast? Oh my god. But yeah, like overall, I think like many like bigger VTubers and such, are even like streamers themselves, if they have videos in their channels about their stream shenanigans, they usually have their editors watching like live, and they note down moments during the stream. That I like to enjoy my streams. Yeah, that is my point too, when people say, like, for me as a streamer, to, like, if you feel like there's a funny moment, note it down, like, look at the whatever hour mark and put it down somewhere so you can search for it later. But I wanna enjoy the moment and not try to be like, this could be a clip-worthy moment, you know? And once again, when you don't see yourself necessarily as a funny person, so it's hard to look back on stuff and be like, oh, this is funny. Yet. Oh yeah. Yet. Even does work for free. When I have asked you guys to work for free. When have I asked you guys to work?
Come on here. Come here.
I love that animation. You wanna go? Why is that so fun with me?
Woo! Yippee! Yahoo! Spin!
When I ask you guys to work for free, never. Only thing that I do is like if you do find funny moments to clip, but other than that, no. Somebody's trying to smash the roof.
Great smash!
Is my secret. I'm always angry. I'm always yelling at the cards. The Ares and the Zeuses. Ares! Zeus! Something's behind the door, but it seems to be reinforced. There must be another way to break it down. Wait. Let me run. Let me run. Pull the lever, Kronk. Go. Let's get this party started. Come on. I should maybe upgrade something. Yeah, who would be smart and do that? New abilities, bigger damage area, more power, Wrath of Poseidon, rapidly press. Oh boy, buttons me. Look, I'm still in team, you know, from Smash Brothers. I'm still smashing, just buttons. Now imagine if it was a very specific button. I keep my mouth shut, okay? Maybe I should quit. Maybe I should. Oh god. remove the filter. Eat the filter to the wind.
Do not fear,
Tits!
Kratos. I am the Oracle of Athens, here to...
Why does everything have to have a tits? Or nips out, more like. Oh, everything does have to have nips, but no, not nips, tits. But does have to do the nips have to be out? My God. God of War wanted to make certain the 18 plus 8 like age rating will keep up. Like we have to, like the gore is not enough. We have to make certain people know this is plus 18 game, you know. Ares! Ares. Yeah, no, you had to prolong that. You had to prolong it. My wife with a life and my life is yours. Nah, Blue, that's not correct.
God of War. I haven't forgotten you. For what you did that night, this city will be your grave.
How to say Ares, you feel very useless if you cannot defeat that. Like, there are a lot of mortals. You're a god. Wait, which side did the game want me to go? So I can check the other side. I cannot tell. My exploration. I maybe should have tested the door out, but I'm a little bit afraid. Because if I remember correctly, like 90% of the game we will spend searching for Pandora's box in the very specific place. I want to make certain that I would get to explore as much. But thanks, guy, for the lure. Ow! Shockwave, huh? With you, man. I see the problem. You have brain hemorrhage. Eat this. Eat this. use you for that? Or am I supposed to just fight you until I... whatever I want. You do keep respawning, so... Oh wait, yeah. Now I forgot for a moment that I have this ability. Come on. Woo! Forgot for a moment. But thank goodness, because the game kept respawning that guy. It was easy to guess that something with the enemy had to do. Context clues. It's me from this model. I don't think it was that notebook, you know. Like, I cannot say for certain, but I doubt it that it is that good, you know. I wanted to yoink your head because I wanted the match. I wanted the magic. I wanted to feel magic. I wanted to feel the magic touch, you know. Finally, at least once in my life, I wanted to feel the magic touch. What cryptic? What? That is a true VTuber. But forever single. True reason why people become VTubers because they cannot get a man or a woman, depending on whatever way you know, swing. I ain't judging. Second coming of Numi. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I would ever get to the level of Numi or Pao or shots for these kind of things. Stick. I found a stick. Becky, I found a stick. Let me smash. Sorry, that came to my mind because when I thought once like the smash jokes with the friends, like we all three must went like stick. I found a stick. Becky, let me smash. Let me smash. No, not that one. that I edited the position is spread already. Take a look. Do not stun block me. The shock. Flipping the shockwave. Not the transformer shockwave. The shockwave. Wrong. Okay. Of course you are funny. I'm conditioning you with VTuber syndrome of watching VTubers, you know. You know, but when you watch VTubers, it's a lot. It's a telling thing. Which reminds me, oh, thank you people for staying around and watching. Watching me all this time. Ah, thank you. True fans, you know. No ulterior motives. Never. Who will break first protect? Because by explosion was never. Just more confident things lately. And I repeat, the self-punching down is more of a it's more of a joking way to me. Of course, there are sometimes like honest, but most of the time it's just for joke. Like, of course, there's always like a little bit of a hint of like self-confidence issues and such, but mostly, like I would say 90% of the way I'm fine with myself. I am who I am, and it is what it is. Am I perfect? No. God, no. I wouldn't want to be perfect. I'm here for a good time, not a perfect time. Become one with the wall. Makes you happy. Well, I would say nobody is like if somebody, but most people are never 100% happy with themselves, with every single detail. But I'm happy with how things are. Well, maybe not some life situations. Those I'm not currently happy with. But overall, my personality, I'm fine. Am I supposed to be able to go through that? Ah, that okay. Because I was like, I see a path, but I cannot see it like that well inside. What, like if there would be like a breakable wall or something inside the house. Because I was like, there is overall income, doesn't mean I didn't Paris. I do not have Reese. I have never flirted in my life. But at least I don't have the Numi's level of freeze. I'm sorry, Numi. Well, Numi will never see this, but when I saw like the video where she's explaining like how she was doing her flirting, I was like, God, no. No, Numi, no, Numi, no! Like, Numi, that's... Like, I'm starting to understand why men say that women are hard to read if that is how... if you think that's how it works, you know. Because for Numi, like, for her it was like small smile or a nod if she walked past somebody. Like to her that was flirting. I'm like, that's just normal, decent human interaction. Numi! Why? That's not... Like even I nod to strangers when I walk and, you know. Like if I make eye contact with somebody, when I walk past them, I do like a small nod as like acknowledging that they are there. That's not flirting, Numi. That is not flirting. She must like me. He's glad. Yeah, but this was like from Numi's side. She was thinking like if you make an eye contact and do a small nod, that is basically flirting and so I'm like, no, Numi, no! Thank God! The comment section was agreeing with me, you know? Like that is a basic human interaction. I love you, Numi, but my God. You have stranger scandals. Decent human interaction. Decent human kindness. Must be flirting. That's next smile. Well, that was her like a small smile. Not even talking, just a small smile when she walks past, like if it was like school setting. Like I said, love Numi. But that is not the way. For longer than our work dating. Yeah, I'd say that it does not work like that. So yeah, like I said, love Numi, but no. Like I say, I do not have a risk game, but I would at least think I'm a little tiny bit better than Numi was at least in those situations. Hydrate. I'm taking sips of my drink in between the talks. She exists in the same 3 dimensions I do. She likes me! She likes me! Circle! Flipping! Take the action if I press it! I block that? No. Good to know. I think that I can. No, I cannot block that. Okay. You know. Kratos! Stop hugging the air and grab the enemy! Is that so much to ask for? Ow. Can you guys stop bonking me so I can get off the ground for a moment? God, when I cannot leave my animations. Why did you go nuts that way if I'm pointing down, Kratos? Love you, Kratos, but God, Kratos. Fight the gods. Learn your directions. Like, I know I suck at directions, Kratos, but man, buddy, for you. You're worse than I. I still don't have enough for Poseidon's Brat. I thought that was enough.
Ow.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
No. Got the range. Oh, that still didn't kill. God, I do hate multiple enemies at the same time. Thank God I'm not playing on hard. Now I'm actually afraid when I do play my save harder difficulty.
Yeah, I'm in danger. I'm in very much in danger. Ah, no. Ah, no. I'm gonna see my wife and daughter very soon. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Family reunion. Not that one, Kratos. I know you yearn for blood. But God, there's a like a place and time for that. Give that my promise. Open up. I just hear the yells. It's gonna have funny when you force the cycles neither on. Quick question, was the Cyclops common enemy in this game? Push, brothers! Push! You can get through that door one day! Push! Just remember to breathe between, you know. Yeah, like, I cannot remember like seeing the Cyclops that many times in the game. I could be just misremembering because it has been a couple of years.
Stay away! Don't come near me!
The one moment that actually did like a little bit, not like horrify me, but actually like made it like, God, Kratos has got like, Kratos has always been violent, but usually like Kratos is at least a tiny bit kinder to women. Of course, if the goal needs, then he does what it requires. But is it in, I think it was God of War 3, when you have the Poseidon's lover, you know, and how you use her as a door stopper, you know. That was one of those moments where I was like, oh my God. She didn't have anything to do with this. Kratos! Kratos, she didn't have anything to do with this. Stay away! Like in a story sense, it makes sense because if I remember it being God of War 3, like that is where he's going like most deepest end, and it's like he's nearing his goal with the, you know, taking revenge. My god. Once again, I could misremember because it has been a while. But that was one of those, like, my jaw did a little bit, like, drop, like... Kratos! Why?
I know who you are. I know what you've done. Monster.
Wait.
Stay back! Get away from me!
Mentions just management for second when the character is. I don't know, because if I wasn't it like the thing that the who was Poseidon's lover, most likely we are looking at like Greek mythologic sense.
Stay away!
Most likely
Don't
she
come
was
near
not a
me.
willing one,
Keep
you know.
away!
She most likely was not a willing bed warmer, let's say it that way. Like I like Kratos is soul that will use basically whoever to reach his goal if it needs be. But that was one of those like I was like, oh my god. We are setting her free. Technically, wouldn't it at that point she would not be set free, because I think at that point Underworld had been like basically destroyed with the Hades and such, so she would not have she wouldn't have rest or anything. Nobody would. Is the online God of War game still ongoing? What online God of War? Has there been an online God of War? There's a key in her pocket. What do you take? Going? My key, I guess. Do I have to climb up again? Is that for the hatchet? Or is that for the no, that was more like the key. Well, at least there's new enemies here. Ow. What was your trick? What's your trick? Destroy magic with the gloom of Prometheus. Ah, with that. That's probably someone's playing good on your floor. I didn't get this thing. Thank you, random enemies, for making me realize. Wasn't yesterday the name of the name was God of War Ascension? That I do not know anything about. Ah, blocked the little blade from that, huh? Use money. Why do you think Ares wants to conquer this place? He wants the floors. These very, very shiny floors. Woo! Sacrifice accepted. More! Yep. I need a break. Oh no. Here we go. Yeah. Oh! Well, I guess my magic is already full, so it didn't require kill. Where am I now? How should I say your name? Rodris? Is it like Rod is killed technically? Rodris? I don't know. Did that open up this? We used key. Yes, I will open the key. Not open key. Use the key. English. Do you speak English? My name's Rodrigo. God, I love God of War music.
Go, go!
Go, go, go! Ah! How to say, for pretty much everybody, like even regular people, basically seeing Kratos is a death wish. You cannot run, even if you try to run away from Kratos, you're gonna die. You fight Kratos, you're gonna die. There is actually like no winning. Is the music in the PS2 version so cool, but later on not as much. Well, I love the God of War with the newer God of War and Ragnarok. I love those music, especially like theme. I do love those. Like the Summit music and like they are not as dramatic as these musics, but they are still like really pretty and everything. Like Summit is one of those songs that I love, and as is like the very like the theme music of it all. We gotta go have Trigger Lady. Oh yeah, you guys are starting. Take care. Have fun with the Halo. Oh, these enemies. You're gonna play Foreign Exploits. We'll have fun with the foreigners. Ow! This is time
my portal a tiny bit. Wait, can I not block against this shadow attack? That's fine. Stab. God, I tried to dodge again. That wish didn't happen. Get that guy. Lurk. Try to remember to put the site as a like a mute. You have to mute the stream unless you really have to. But I mean, most likely, unless your guys' stream goes like very late, I should be still up to test out things. Let's see how it goes. If it feels like it's gonna go too late, then maybe. But if it's not, then. Okay, so that can block. Test. Good to know. I just had a bad timing for that, so I didn't get them. I just zoomed the clock up early enough. One other reason why I'm trying to keep the clock playing currently like active is just to, how to say, train myself a little bit if I'm attempting the harder run on my own. You know, so I have a tiny bit better understanding of which enemies I can or cannot block.
Go! Ares has breached the city! What will
Jesus, that was loud! God, I had a heart attack! Why was that so loud? God, that go, give me a heart attack! I'm awake! God, why was that so loud compared to everything else? Jesus! Aye, Captain! I'm listening, Captain! Attention!
mission! What? You're gonna hear me gush about the music so much. Like, God, I don't want music. Like, this game is such a, like, exact kind of dramatic game music that I love. With choir singing and that reminds me, maybe I should upgrade my my stuff. Wouldn't that be a little bit too smart? And it's not quite yet fully there, but hey, most of it. I try the crabs. I don't know, I just don't do it really the crab attack that much. Because some enemies do block them unless they are like unless the circle animation is on. And I don't remember which one are which. I don't wanna leave myself open to attacks. Dinosaurs. Give me dinosaurs. God, this game always gives me like, what way is the correct way so I can avoid it? I plan on using Hydra more than personalized in space between humans. Curious, that's all. I have said that at one point I would like to have like a heart rate monitor going on. I like would be interested in one point having something like that. One, to showcase like in some like get a game like the Tasmanian Tiger to see how much my heart rate does pick up with the water levels and such. Or if I would do some horror games, because well there is at least one promise of horror game that I have to do at some point. Once again, to have something like that and to see how badly I am affected. So it is one of those things that I, like, one day would be interested in having on stream. Just bought one, which is why I asked. I thought so, because you did mention heart rate before. You did mention about like playing Hatsune Miku Mega Mix. Would it be more like edited content, or is it gonna be like, you said it's for YouTube, so I assume it's not gonna be like streaming. It would be more edited content then. I meant to throw you at the enemies. Can we have a chill? Because like these enemies I cannot grab unless they are in the circle animation. Like that's why I don't really do that many like grab attempts unless they have the circle animation over their head. So I feel like I just leave myself open to attacks if I attempt that. I'm certain there are some more enemies that I could grab like without the circle, but I don't know. I just don't want to leave myself open. Give me thine magic. The reinforced door. You feel a powerful yet benevolent presence radiating from the other side. Don't care. Let me smash. Let me smash the door. It's a broken lever. At one time it opened the door at the end of the room. Now it's useless. Well, thanks, guys. But yeah, that was just that. Didn't do anything else. Kratos. That's the way that I have to go, so is there anything interesting in here? I always check. Come here, buddy. Eat this. Better light, thank you for the lurk. Even though I'm not certain if lurk is correct. Unless you guys have muted the stream. I better not be in the background for you guys. I better not be. No, I couldn't be. That would be too confusing. I said, come here. I don't believe they have. No way. They are not that much of a masochist, you know. No, just combo, then I did my first showing me didn't do combo. I showed the compilation. Compilation of the song after from one like wait, why did I press that button, which is what the hand game is for? Why? Why fingers? Why? Hey, you at least like you already have like a game plan going on, but what you want. I still don't have a game plan, I just do. Well, my original intention was just stream, have fun, and well, I never expected there to be people. That's already 5 more than a year. So it was possible. I never thought I would get even, you know, ow. Even the 50 viewers for the get affiliated. That's some bull in the middle of my jump. Zeus, give me thine lightning. Whether it's a will sponsor you so. You know what? If they did, I would take the money. I would take the money. I like that, like one streamer said it like the best. Like if EA or something like let's say Fortnite wants to sponsor me to play like their game. I'm not necessarily interested in Fortnite, but if they are willing to pay me and I can use the money for, you know, to make better content for you guys, you know, either to commission like something special for streams or something, I would take that deal. Like I would take that deal if I can get from those corporations like the money that I could make my streams better. You know. Of course, I wouldn't want to I wouldn't accept sponsorship like from anything.
Release the lever, extend the bridge. No, I won't let them get me.
Like,
they won't get across. These monsters.
I'll take your entire stock.
They'll tear me
like
apart.
I wouldn't do like anything and everything, but like I said, I wouldn't necessarily do everything and anything like NFTs or something. So I would never touch. No, thank you. Like at least if I would do something like sponsor or something ever, which I highly doubt ever is going to happen. If I did, I would at least try to search them up and make certain there would be something that I feel like I can promote, you know. Unless it's like you know, play our new game. If it's something, you know, if I would get big enough that would get sponsor streaming that way, that maybe would be different. But for like a thing or something like that, I would want to make sure that it's how to say, you never can be 100% certain of this stuff, but at least try to make certain. Check around that it does feel legitimate and the product could be somewhat good. Because I would be, you know, showing it around for you guys. I wouldn't want to show around to you guys like absolute garbage, you know. of course, I cannot say like I would always see everything like if the accident like somebody sponsored me, I found out later that it's a paid company. I would apologize. That wasn't even sus. What wasn't even sus? Get out of the way. Ah! Let me see. It outwanted you for bullying. Well, that I allow that. Hey, like I don't drink energy drinks or coffee, but hey, if so, like that kind of company wanted to sponsor me, like I would take it. Wouldn't that be the like funniest thing that I would be one of the best energy drink or coffee seller as somebody who doesn't use it? I would love that irony. You wanna be better than me? Do it. Do it. That kind of style. Gotcha. I'm gonna see if I could get to the point when we get the wherever the Pandora's box is, like that area, and then end the stream for today. Look at that shine. Zeus!
Lord Zeus.
Kratos, you grow stronger as your journey
Gotta love that the
But if you are to succeed in
God of War 1 designs are so changed later.
I offer you the power of the greatest of all the gods, the father of Olympus. I offer you the power of Zeus. Take this weapon, Kratos. Take this power and use it to defeat your enemies. You have done well, Kratos. Go with the gods. Go forth in the name of Olympus.
Like, I have tried to pay attention whenever they have made a collab call, you know, like, if people want to collab such and such, I've tried to pay attention for those, but haven't really found like good time or, let's say, like, good group. Well, not necessarily good group, more likely that either I just haven't had the game that they are playing, or either it doesn't fit in like time-wise or some other shenanigans. And I'm shy with new people. Okay, I'm shy with new people. I'm a shy one. Wait. Yes, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello, Raiders. Welcome in. What are you doing, Flasper? Hey, you guys. Yep. Oh yeah, I thought I was lurking at least a little bit before I started my own stream. Oh yeah, you guys were playing CP with the Finnish. Good old Finnish. I'm so used to speaking English in my streams. It would feel so weird to speak Finnish actually in stream. Oh yeah, I guess I have to introduce myself. Hello everybody. My name's Serafina. I'm a Void Dragon. Failure of an entertainer. Variety streamer. I play quite variety of games. Press me, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I would say variety. I've been playing Demon Souls. I have to continue that tomorrow. I'm gonna have a collab with Cactus to have Pokemon Randomizer, Soul Link. Yeah, I play quite variety of games. Mostly I lean on story games. Another dragon. Yeah! A fellow dragon. More dragons. We're at first because we've been usually using English. Understandable. You don't drink coffee. Yes, I know. I'm a sinful Finnish person. I know. I know. I went that one around like completely for nothing, didn't I? Oh well. But hopefully you guys did have fun with the SCP. But at least what I have seen you guys playing, it does seem fun. Or at least like you guys do keep having fun with it. Was I supposed to go from rooftops? Maybe I was supposed to go from rooftops. To say that ending the week with the city kind of pressing now for me. Because I don't usually play anything other game. Yeah, short and yes. I think your like SCP sessions are like relatively long, if I remember. I think you guys at least play few hours on that. Oh yeah, I have to. Yeah. Oh, only. Was that Wilhelm scream? Did I hear Wilhelm scream, or is my brain high-wired to Wilhelm scream at this point? They're along at least half of your stream worth. Oh, is that how you measure it, Blue? Yeah, about half of your regular stream. Instead of saying just time. Iron streams. I haven't seen Iron stream in a long time. Unless I have somehow missed him, even though he streams like 12 hours.
Magic! I have acquired magic.
Water, my weakness. Ah. Like, as long as he's fine. Like, my thought just that hopefully he's not burning himself out with, you know, with those 12-hour streams. Like, I remember that Witcher 3 stream where he did sleep like 2 hours on stream. There was like a huge chat discussion. I was even part of it. Like, has he just left the, you know, model on and stream accidentally on, and he has gone off somewhere else? We were like, no, that model keeps moving. Like, in some moments. Like, my god, he's sleeping. As long as he's fine, then it's good. I was about to say cutscene? No cutscene. I have to say, the God of War developers really put everything into the reflections. Like, everything that would have reflection, we will have reflection. Who's hard to speak? Ah, there's the cutscene.
Kratos! Praise Athena, you've arrived! No! Kratos! Kratos, find me! You must find me!
Kratos!
Depends on it!
You must find me! Find me! What if I don't wanna? It's an honest question. What if I don't wanna? That is the area that I have been before. Yeah, I think so. Like, I don't have to go down. But Poobas. If I want to see Poobas, I look down. I don't need... Oops. Yeah, it was there. That one. I don't have to chase a woman to see Pooba, you know. You know. Super Cryptic. I think Cryptic was one of those, at least who claimed to be horrified, you know. Who want to bleach their eyes. I think you're trying to just, how to say, like, Blue, is this one of those, like, I'm asking for my friend, you know, situation? It's not like I need it, but my friend is asking. everybody that's not here. For them. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Get it. I know you shoot my request down. I can still shoot it down even if you ask it behind somebody else's name. You think just because you ask it behind somebody else's name that would change the answer? But it give you a pause at least. No, it really doesn't if you are the one that's just doing the asking, you know? No, you know, it's still you, Blue. It's still you. Let me do something. Understandable, that's understandable. And for everybody, like, I don't know if anybody is still from the raid, but if you require rest, take it. Absolutely. Take any kind of rest that you can take. Oh yeah, I wonder if Twitch is gonna, like, tomorrow, when we have the tomorrow stream, if it is gonna have like a notification, because I think we are nearing the streaming, like the affiliate anniversary. At least my Twitch was saying like it's supposed to start around the 16th. It will last for like what, 1 or 2 days. Kratos! You and Sivaki get affiliated so close to each other. I think we did get quite close to each other. I cannot say for certain, but I think we did get. I have a little memory that we talked about like the affiliate, like how to make everything work around the same time. Oh, you didn't take that correctly. Was it that if I do get petrified, it can insta-kill me, see? Like, petrifies me and hits me a couple of times. Was that the danger with petrification attack? Phew. Yep, yeah. Because I remember that the petrification was really dangerous.
Athena has chosen wisely. I knew it was so.
Who are you?
So, you have the blades, the skin as pale as the moon. You are the one indeed. Perhaps
was this supposed to be Hades?
But be careful. Don't want you dying before I'm done with this grave.
A grave? In the middle of a battle? Who will occupy it, old man?
You will, my son. Oh, I've got a lot of digging to do indeed. All will be revealed in good time. And when all appears to be lost, Kratos, I will be there to help.
Same brother, actually. What do you mean different brother?
Don't disturb me now, son. I've got my work to do, and you have yours, and precious little time left to do either.
Like I said, it's just funny how they changed so many of the gods' designs between the 1 and 2. Because I think the designs that they use are the same in 2 and 3. With like Poseidon and Hades and such. Zeus. But in this game, like, they are quite different. Yeah, I have no idea what you mean by different brother. Like, if you mean with the Zeus and Hades and such. Well, that trio doesn't have another brother. Sisters, yes. Another brother. As far as I remember. They thought there wouldn't be a sequel. It's just funny how much they changed the, like, especially with the designs. Like, they are pretty much unrecognizable between, like, this and the next game. Like, only way you can tell that who, like, they are is basically by calling them their own names. Like, usually, yeah, there, like, might be some changes, but, you know, with how drastic the changes are, it's just so fascinating. Like, for example, I would say who has one of the, like, most drastic changes is Hades. Like, Poseidon has a quite big change too. I would say, like, especially Hades. Hades is because don't, like, was that figure not Hades? Like I said, I remember it wrong, but at least I'm certain we will see Hades at least. It's one of those faces or something. Gives up power. You just wanted another woman, didn't you? Like, that's your only reason. Hades was one of his brother. But Hades doesn't have... Hades' only brother are Zeus and Poseidon. Poseidon. Why would Poseidon... Well, maybe Zeus would... Wouldn't Zeus be digging graves, though? Unless that's supposed to be like his disguise, but why would that be his disguise? Quite demeaning for somebody who's supposed to be so prideful. But the same time, he's hasn't Zeus been well. How much pride actually does Zeus have? A lot, but at the same time, he's very stupid. Alright, I assume you guys are endless at this point. Fine. Can I at least get some good blood out of this? Good blood. It's blood. Ladies of Chaos, Cyclone of Chaos. Cyclone of Chaos Air, Spirit of Hercules, Valor of Hercules. Hades' Revenge. Hades wins honor while in Hades reverse parry rolls. Huh? What does that mean? Spin! I have acquired spin. So who is he supposed to be? Jesus. Not that one.
My God.
Wait, it is supposed to be Zeus. Before he loses his mind.
I'll never get across with all these harpies attacking.
I guess not. Let me see. Give me a second game. We would actually grab onto. No, it's supposed to be called other way around. It is. Wrong statue. Wrong flipping statue. Yep. The other side have, yeah, that one.
Got it. Got it. Get some help.
this might be weird for some people, but playing this makes me want to read the Percy Jackson series. I read like the first arc of the series, but I couldn't find like the afterwards. I think it was it at the time when I was reading, like, was it only at third arc or was it like still ongoing? I can't remember. But yeah, I would want to read one day. The rest of those. Right, got it. Yeah, the Percy Jackson series. Like, it has a movie and was it this year? Yeah, we got the first season of like new series with Disney Plus. But I read like the first, like the book series, first arc basically. With the book series, and I would love to read those again and get farther, like the second arc, and well, not like the technically like the book series, the second part, and I think there is third part and everything. Like, I would love to get more deeper into the franchise because I only got to the first part. I would love to get to read the rest of those at some point. Like the first part of Percy Jackson, the Olympians have what, 6 books in that. The second part, I can't remember how many that had, and I think the third one is like Apollo's story part. I have no idea how many that has. I don't know if surprising is the wording that you wanna use with delay. That's not fine now. Jump, am I supposed to push this down?
What are you doing? I'm up here!
Yeah? And?
So? I'm not certain if she actually... I assume because there is no time limit she cannot fall, but I could be wrong. If the game wanted me to save her, she would... They wouldn't give me all this stuff, you know? Or let me correct. If they wanted me to save her quickly.
What are you doing? I'm up here!
I don't see a time limit, lady. You're fine. There's a lock on the door. The symbol of the Oracle of Graven into the surface. Only the Oracle of Athens can unlock this door. I mean, if you have the key, I can still loot that from your corpse, like from the other lady, you know. If we are technical. Like, lady, you ain't special.
What is keeping you? Athens crumbles as you waste time!
Ah, the Athens is already mostly dust, you know. Minus your very, very shiny floors. Those are very surprising. And to see, your floors are very shiny in the Athens, but other than that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, like. Not correct. Yeah.
What is keeping you?
Shut up!
Crumbles as you waste time.
I'm gonna go to bed, have fun, kill cards. I will have good IPA. Go for the even for yeah. And I mean, let's be honest, from Kratos, that is completely normal. Like I said, in the, in the third game, he uses one woman as a door stopper, for heaven's sake.
What is keeping you? Athens crumbles as you waste time!
Our hero. Yeah, I think especially with like I said with the 3, he gets like absolutely like more brutal. He gets more brutal, but at the same time it makes sense in a like a story sense because he's like closest to his goal in that like third game. That he's basically like he's completely in the I don't care camp, like what happens. As we see how he basically destroys the whole world. And now there's the timer.
God above, don't let me fall!
So like, in that game you actually like I said, Kratos has always been like in these games brutal. And like very much like uses anybody and anything and everybody for his goals. But at least you can still see like mercy, especially like women and such in these games with Kratos. But on the third one, that almost goes like out of the window. Like most of the time, still like Kratos doesn't necessarily spare every woman that you see in these games either. Well. But at least, like, I would say like most of them he tries to be, like, save or be something like that. But on the third game it like really goes to the like don't care camp.
God above, don't let me fall!
Whichever. Yeah, but like I said, at least there are like women and such that he tries to save, like, and like children and such. But with like I said with the third game with the Poseidon's like woman,
it just really goes like out of the window. Like I said, he's brutal. He uses basically anybody further his goal, but I would still say in the third game you actually see like him go really down in that way.
And with that act, Kratos set it in motion. The events that would lead to his downfall.
Kratos, as Athena herself has
True, like,
foretold.
I think that makes
You
it
are
like a
late,
beautiful journey.
Perhaps too late to save Athens. Or
It makes
is
such a
Athens
beautiful
you
journey
have
when
come
you
to save?
get all this.
And when the Oracle looked into his soul, she saw a beast as well as a man. Once a captain in the Spartan army, Kratos had begun his command with only 50 soldiers. But soon his numbers grew to the thousands. His tactics were brutal, but effective. Drunk with power, he was feared by all, except one. His wife was the only one to brave his fury.
How much is enough, Kratos? When will it end?
When the glory of Sparta is known throughout the world.
The glory of Sparta. You did this for yourself.
His desire for conquest knew no bounds, but that which he desired would ultimately consume him.
By the gods, why would Athena send one such as you?
Stay out of my head!
Choose your enemies wisely, Kratos.
But avert your eyes. This isn't for the impure. This is for the pure. This is impure. Don't look at the boobs.
Only one item.
My
in the
God,
world
don't
will
look at the
allow you
boobs.
to defeat a god. Pandora's box, which lies far beyond the walls of Athens, hidden by the gods across the desert to the east. But be warned, Kratos. Many have gone in search of Pandora's box. None have returned.
And that's how it usually goes, lady. But yeah, I was about to say like I got into the franchise with the basically God of War 4. God of War 4. So like the newer games. I got into this franchise by that. But I truly think that they took a huge risk with the way they made like 4's story, because it is so much different from these games. But in my eyes, it just works so well. I understand if there are people who wouldn't like that style, that big change in the style. But for me, like that storytelling works so well. The growth you see in Kratos in those games from these, and how he like goes through like his traumas and stuff like that, it's wonderful. God, I do love those games. Yeah, and like there was this moment, because like I said, I didn't play these games before, like the original trilogy. But after I played this, the one moment that actually like started to gave such a like big difference in meaning in the God of War 4 is when Kratos says to Athena like, I'm not your monster anymore. Like that line tells already so much. But I'm not your monster. Like, God, that was like beautiful.
I'ma get you later. Get you. And I did it.
Yeah. The whole sequence is amazing. Yeah. Like I said, because I didn't have a context of the previous games. Like I knew like overall what happens in these games, but I didn't have like the emotional connection. But after I played through these, like that scene hits like a lot harder. I assume this is the way I have to go. Then what was up there? I'm your monster no longer. So it was so good, like that moment. And when he goes to get his like blades of chaos, like the pause that he gets when he gets the blades in front of him. Like I would say God of War 4 and Ragnarok really are like one of the great examples of like cinematic game. Like they have great. I love the combat in those games and everything, but man, when they give like those good cinematic moments with the camera movement and everything, it's so good. Where does this lead? I don't think I have either played that yet. Wait, was the Valhalla content like DLC stuff or is it just updating? Because I haven't played it since I got the game and it was around the time when it was it was published. Standing here gives you a foreboding feeling. It is as if your ultimate fate were tied to this very ledge. Something about Venus is not responding to your prayers. Strange monument. You are not sure if it's meaning or purpose. Yeah. God, I do really need to play once again War and Ragnarok. Maybe I will get through like this franchise at some point with streams. Like 1 and 2 are relatively short. Like I think this first game is around 10 hours. And I think second game is around same length. I cannot remember how long third was. But at least like 1 and 2 are relatively short, so if I go like my normal stream length, it would be like around 2 streams. Like I said, third one I cannot remember how long that was. 4 and 5 are a lot longer. Boy. They what? Ow! Boy. By the end of the year. Oh, I'm not gonna play this like back to back. No. But like over time. Because like I said, at least 1 and 2 are quick. Third one I cannot remember. But 4 and 5 require a little more commitment. Can you please? How many times will I press the circle? 10 hours. So that is 10 hours too. So okay. So these, like the original trilogy is around like 2 or 3 streams. Like it should take around that time. So these are like the relatively easy ones to do. The 4 and 5 are the commitment ones. Even these, like I think, I'm not gonna do like back to back. Because I do, like I have to still play Demon Souls and such. I'm also likely will have my PlayStation Plus for at least 1 more month. Just because I think I have to get the Borderlands 3 on PlayStation. Because I don't think my computer would like everything going on and such. Like holding up internet and then holding up a model and holding up the connection with the guys and everything. So that I might have to play on PlayStation, and I require it online to be able to play, online. So PlayStation Plus might at least stay for 1 more month. Stop! Camera! Like a lot of you like the very much side content. That is very true. The one moment that came in God of War Ragnarok gave me like biggest of the like shivers of like was the before the was it like the end battle, like the last battle, when Kratos is like remembering his wife, and the transition between like her hand on his cheek and then suddenly you seeing like the camera movement of him laying down on his like bedding and everything, and the music on that when the vocals come in and everything, it's I don't know if we are gonna see much Lies of P, because God, I cannot play that. I cannot get past the flipping furnace boss. God, I suck. And Kratos doesn't wanna get that he just wanna hug the air. God, I cannot watch these guys. Especially when the block doesn't work with these. Flipping magic does that flipping attack require? guys, I require help. Can I make you guys eat my blade? Ow. Give me that. Ow! Move, Kratos, please! Uh-oh. I wonder, like, there are some people who would like to maybe have Atreus as like a main character. I'm not certain because unless they make it like it's basically like own series that it's not quote unquote God of War anymore. Well, I did. Why are you hehing? I did say before I started that I'm not good at this combat. Yeah, like I'm not certain if I don't know how I feel like as the like main character. Because how to say, God of War is so intertwined with Kratos, like when you think about God of War, who comes first to the mind? It's Kratos. Son of War.
De-blur this photo. Do it! Do it! De-blur that photo!
I want to see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, like God of War is just a series that I cannot imagine Kratos not being like a main character. Because it's such a like series that when you think about the name, who comes to mind? Kratos. As a franchise, like this world is still like very much interesting. Whereas especially because we did get was it in Ragnarok or in the like the 2018 4? Which one did we get like the Egyptian mythology into it? Can you guys please stop for a moment stun locking me every single time? You please, thank you, Chris. Like it does give a little bit about questions like how does the unless I like I can't remember if it was said, but like technically if we go through the God of War 3, the world basically was destroyed. So is the Norse mythology side like technically in a different world or like dimension or however, or does the area that it affects only the parts that are in really like under the god's control, whatever mythology it is. Because technically didn't we flood the place in 3 with Poseidon and everything? Wasn't there like some kind of like area where they like there were vases from other cultures and such? Like why do I remember like singing like Egyptian or something in there too? I could be misremembering, but I have like a memory of that.
heaven's sake, stop with the... stun locks! From the lore pits in the new world meets are like weak pantheon content since they make the elements going wild. Yeah, I'm just thinking like in a sense because you know, like I said, technically they were supposed to like we drowned a lot of world in the tree and everything, so is it basically like whoever is like the areas are basically under the pantheons of whatever god and beyond like that it doesn't affect other side. I don't know. Isn't Japanese northern Greek cities hardcore? Yeah, in Pyrrhus Walter's moment from his journeys which include Egypt, Japan and Latin America. Yeah, at least like I was like I at least remember like seeing some Egyptian like symbols or something vaguely. Like I said, if I could get to the place where the Pandora's box stuff starts, then I would end the stream. Which I think is around corner. At the end of 3 creators released Power of Pandora which helped heal the Greek people. Was it supposed to go like that? I don't remember if it... Was it said that it heals? Like I said, I've only played this once through, so could be. I don't remember it saying that. Or hinting about that, but I could be just not remembering. He let the hope. Well, yes, he let the hope, but does hope really fix people's souls being outside of the underworld and world being flooded and such? Does hope really fix all that? And I require more hope in my life then.
Kratos, the journey forward is perilous. But one you must complete if
yeah,
you
but I don't think it's like how to say the world is flooded and there is no land where like normal people can live. I don't know if the hope will fix that much.
A mortal can wield.
And with such a weapon, I could defeat Ares.
With the box, many things become possible, and so it is hidden well, far across the desert of lost souls. There is safe passage through the deadly sands, but only those who hear and follow the siren's song will discover it. You must find the sirens, Kratos. Only they can guide you to Kronos, the Titan.
A Titan lives?
Kronos is the last.
Oh, I had to do all this. Maybe I will end it actually here.
The Temple of Pandora chained to his back, until the swirling sands rip the very flesh from his bones.
No, not all
Stay true to the song of
but yeah, but at the same time, like I said, underworld basically, there is no underworld anymore. So what was it like? The souls cannot rest.
Follow the song of the sirens,
Jesus.
Kratos.
Find and destroy them all.
Calm down,
and the
woman.
path through the deadly sands will be open to you.
Calm down, woman. But yeah, they are minor gods. The major ones that, you know, controlled all this arcade. It's not that easy to fix when, you know, the big boss who control the waters and such are gone. But ain't that easy. Alright. I'll let you guys watch Ares rampage while I try to look for somebody to raid. I know I could raid Light or Cactus, but maybe it's time to share the love. How dare you bring logic into my world of imagination? That's what I do. I'm a story buff. I'm a person who loves stories. So I will nitpick stories and like try to connect like these red threads and be like, wait, but if this is like this, then how does that affect this and this and such? I am the one that some storytellers will, you know, be horrified by. Like, God, she's nitpicking. Like, I can ignore like some stuff, you know, like I can't give leeway about some story stuff. But if it's like a major thing, then of course I will. More like stick in the mud. How is the stick in the mud if I'm trying to make certain that I understand how the story goes, and if it ain't my fault if the story doesn't make sense. You write your own stories. I tried. How to say my teachers and such and other people have always said that I have like good head for stories. Like the stories that I tell are interesting, but my writing is lacking. Like my skills in writing are very much lacking. My stories are good, writing not. That's like people's consensus about these things. It is. I love going deep into the stories, trying to think like how the characters think, like the psychological aspects. Like with the Kratos and with 4 and 5. Like how Kratos evolves, his feelings, his anger, like how those evolve. I love talking about things. This could really are a representation, yeah. Like I want to tell my stories, but my writing is like I can say my writing is very much lacking. My teacher once said that like my biggest problem with writing is that I don't write like describe stuff that well. Like I see this stuff correctly in my head, but I don't put those into words correctly. So see, like my teacher said that it's lacking in that. Like the reader outside of me doesn't get the full experience. And I was like, that is correct. But it's very hard for me to correct that. In my writing. I have concept ideas one part of me. Yeah, and like I said, I would love to write stories because I love character creation. I love this. I love creating stories. But to write it down so people would understand
without me explaining, you know, anything out loud. That is the hard part. I do not have the talent for writing. Like my older sister and such have tried to give me like ways to like some people have said that I tell stories better out loud than writing. So some have been like, you should try to do like text to speech writing to get your stories down. So I'm like, I'm a stuttering mess that most likely wouldn't end well. I like to speak and document this into a Word doc. Yeah, like it would just write down what I say. Like I understand what her point was with that because like I guess I do like tell out loud my stories better than I write, but how to say text to speech is no. Speaking to text is not gonna be easy. I said that wrong way around. Does anybody have like somebody to raid target in mind? I haven't asked in a while. Yourself telling a story then transcribe later. It's basically like me watching my VOD, you know. I have to listen to my voice. That would be a nightmare. Surprised no one got murdered in Kava. Well, I mean, that one lady did fall from a balcony. So. And I killed the guy who was holding the bridge like down and such. And edit it when you start transcribing it. Yeah, but the problem would be like I have to repeatedly hear like one sentence so I could get it correctly written down and such. That would be just a nightmare. Quote Captain. Well, was he truly murdered by us? Like we did rob him, but was he truly murdered? Was he truly? He was gonna die either way, you know. I just didn't help him from that death, you know. The next stream. But the next stream is gonna be tomorrow. Let's go here. Oh no, he was going to die either way through. But the question why he didn't have an innocent boat captain. Was he truly innocent? I don't know. This is a map of Hydra. Yeah. I know any popular game that stream after trade. Like, I just wanted to a little bit share the love because I have been raiding just like Cactus and such more lately. No, it's good to spread out. Time to time. Like, gotta show love to friendos, but it's good to sometimes spread out the wings and go other streams. Because hard to meet new people if you never go to new places. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you. Tomorrow, Pokemon. See you guys. Remember to take care of yourselves. Be nice to the next streamer. But for now, bye bye!